Once upon a time in a lush forest lived a cunning fox named Tet and a clever rabbit named Zaha. While Tet was renowned for his cunning and crafty nature, Zaha's quick thinking and intelligence made him highly respected among the forest animals. One sunny morning news spread through the forest that a hidden treasure had been discovered deep in the heart of a neighboring meadow. Rumor had it that the treasure had magical powers that could grant any wish to the person who discovered it. Excitement filled the air as every animal in the forest dreamed of finding the treasure. As soon as Tet heard about the treasure, he immediately devised a plan to find it and claim the magical powers for himself. He knew he needed Zaha's sharp mind and knowledge of the terrain to succeed, so he approached him with an offer. "Zaha," said Tet with a sly grin, "I have heard whispers of a treasure that could change all our lives. With your wisdom and my cunning, together we can find it and rule this forest." Zaha thought for a moment, knowing that Tet could not be trusted, but also realizing that they had a better chance of finding the treasure together. She agreed, putting aside her reservations for the greater good. And so the fox and the rabbit began their dangerous adventure. Along the way they encountered many difficulties, treacherous rivers, dark caves, and even a thorny maze. Whenever they encountered obstacles, Tet used her clever tactics while Zaha used her quick thinking to overcome them. As they continued their journey, Zaha began to notice a change in Tet. Her desire for the treasure seemed to consume her and her intentions became clear. He planned to betray Zaha and take the treasure for himself. Refusing to be deceived, Zaha devised a counterplan. She led Tet through a dense thicket where they came upon a secret clearing. In the center of the clearing stood the treasure, emitting a mesmerizing aura. Before Tet could react, Zaha sprang into action. In one swift movement, she darted towards the treasure and took it in her mouth. It was then that Tet realized he had underestimated the intelligence of the rabbit and the strength of their alliance. With the treasure safely in his hand, Zaha had an epiphany. She had the power to grant any wish, but what she wanted most was not personal gain. She desired peace in the forest and unity among all living things. Tet sobbed and asked Zaha to hand over the treasure. But instead of using the magic of the treasure to fulfill her own desires, she chose a different path. She declared her desire to put an end to the rivalry and competition between the animals in search of harmony and cooperation. As the magical powers of the treasure were released, a remarkable change came over the forest. The animals came together, no longer driven by greed and self-interest. They learned to appreciate each other's unique skills and talents and formed a community where everyone flourished. In the end, it was Zaha's wisdom and selflessness, not Tet's cunning, that won out. The forest flourished thanks to the rabbit's desire to create positive change, proving that sometimes true intelligence lies not in deception but in compassion and togetherness.